Are you actually ready to retire? And I'm not just talking about the numbers. Sure, you can figure out where your income's going to come from. What are your assets? Have you cleared your liabilities? How's this going to work over the long term? But are you actually ready? Do you feel ready to retire? Maybe you're a couple of years off, or maybe it's something that you're about to do. One thing I do want to talk about is the psychological impact of actually retiring, because it's something that's often overlooked, but it significantly impacts the long term health of a lot of people. As an example, hi, my name is Josh. I'm a financial planner. All of a sudden, if you go to retire, you've got to start saying, well, hi, my name's Josh. I'm a what exactly? You've got to fill in the blank. Maybe you can say, I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a grandfather. You could say, I'm a gardener, a bowler, a fisherman. There's all these other things you need to insert. But if you're somebody who has always put themselves into work and that's really been your identity, all of a sudden, when you hang up the proverbial boots to finish up, you've now got to insert the blank because otherwise, what you'll find is you go really hard up until the end date, you then retire, you're sitting on the couch, you kind of turn to stone. And unfortunately, there's the physical impact on your health as well as the mental impact as well. So I suppose this short video is just around not only, we speak about diversification, mainly relating to investments, but we don't often talk about how that relates to your personality and making sure that you can still retire and have that confidence that you can still keep up with some of your hobbies and things that you're interested in rather than having to feel like you've got to, reinvent yourself at the finish line. Now, there's ways that you can do that in the lead up to retirement. You might have heard of something called a transition to retirement. Again, we're talking about superstructures there, so I won't go too much into it. But I want you to think about the concept of maybe you get to a certain age and instead of working 5 days a week, you drop back to 4 days a week. What do you do with that extra day? Well, that's really up to you. That's where you start to sign up to these walking groups or this woodworking or man shed or whatever it might be to try and diversify that side of yourself. As you get closer, you might start working 3 days a week and then spending the rest of it doing your hobbies, doing some travel. That way, when you fully retire, it's not just such a jarring impact to going from everything to nothing. You're actually transitioning your identity into that next stage of life. So